and welcome to the Tabletop Games blog unboxing video. Today we are going to look at On Tour, which is by Board Game Tables. It's a 2 to 4 player roll and write game. Lasts about 20 minutes per game, so I'd probably not say 15 to 30 minutes. Complexity about probably 1 out of 5. Age range 14 plus apparently, I think, but you can play it probably much younger. As long as I can count, I should be able to play this game. So yeah, I've had this backed on Kickstarter. It's the reprint of the original, and I've now got that. So I'm going to look forward to playing that with my wife and maybe our daughter as well. And then we'll get the review coming shortly after this unboxing video as well. So anyway, in this video we're going to look at what's in the box. So let's put it on the table and have a look. So here we've got it, On Tour. Yes, it's a very heavy box. I've thought there'd be lots of stuff in there by the looks of it. Really heavy. The finish is quite nice. It's a, I don't know, sort of not shiny but a varnished finish. Feels quite nice in your hand, quite smooth, nice. You've got various illustrations on the side, and then on the back you of course got the contents, description and how it plays, and looks like we've got some giant dice in here as well, which will be nice. So we shall have a look what actually is inside. So let's see. Nothing in the lid. So the first thing you see is a bit of marketing here from Board Game Tables. So they make tables and bags and things. Got On Tour here. And then QE, which also came with this Kickstarter, was a combined reprint. So there'll be a link appearing in the top corner there to the unboxing video and maybe the review of that as well. Then we can see lots of dry erase markers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's for 8 players. I don't know what the qualities these are. It looks quite nice. But yeah, some people have complained that in some roll and writes they aren't that good quality. So we shall see how that goes when you play it. And then you got the 2 decks of cards. So you got cards showing different states in the USA. And I'll open those later, show you. So yeah, at the back it says here, On Tour USA. And then we've also got Europe by the looks of it. So Slovenia is showing here. So you can play it in Europe. And yes, it says On Tour European. Again, as I say, I'll show you those cards later. Got a couple of baggies, which I probably won't need. And then we come to the rulebook, which gives you components, terminology, the regions, what the cards do, you know, what the other components are, usual sort of stuff, setup, you know, what you do, gameplay, flip cards, roll dice, how do you write the numbers, and then some certain star powers as well, next turn, last turn, and so on and so on, usual sort of stuff. And then on the back we've got some FAQs, which is always interesting to see. Does that mean the rulebook isn't very good? But I think in some games you have certain edge cases and things, so having FAQs can be actually quite useful. And then some frequently missed rules. So again, you play this quite quickly, so it's probably easy to forget to do certain things. So there's a quick summary here as well. And then the end game, and then some credits. So the designer, artist, and all that. Artist is Anka Gavril. I hope I said that correctly. Designer Chad Deshan. Publisher obviously Board Game Tables. And then rules editing by Travis D. Hill, which I think is a name that people know. And yeah, so that's that. Then we have the Hall of Fame, On Tour USA. So that's not a dry erase sheet, and for Europe as well. So I think this is where people can permanently write their scores that they've achieved in their games and then see how well they do. So a bit of a high score type thing. And then we come to the actual dry erase pads, or boards should I say. Nice thickness, really quite thick, a little bit bendy but thick enough to have in front of you and draw on. Obviously it's a shiny finish, so it's dry erase. You got Europe on one side and then you got the USA on the other, and I presume there'll be 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yeah, so 8 players, all present and correct. And then the giant dice that we saw described on the back of the box. So let's look at those more closely. Yeah, so let's look at the deck of cards, the 2 decks we've got. We've got On Tour USA, the backs are all the same. And then on the front you've got the different states. I don't think I have to show you all of those states. They're all obviously the US states. The cards themselves have a, I don't know whether you can see it, a linen finish, which is nice. It means they're not so slippery in your hand. They hold quite nice. Not that you're actually holding them in your hand, you're just drawing them and flipping them over and putting them on the table. But it's still quite nice that it's easier. So it should make it easy to shuffle as well, quite comfortably. And you can see quite a lot of cards and thickness. Yeah, I think it's average thickness there. So that's USA. And then of course we also have Europe as well. Slightly different illustration. Well, it's the same illustration but slightly different colors, and it says Europe there. And yeah, same sort of cardstock. And again, you got obviously European countries there, south and all that. So yeah, so that very nice indeed. And then we're going to have a quick look at the dice as well. They are big, look at them, really chunky. You can hear them. So they will roll quite nicely. And I think it should be easy to see across the table, even if there's 8 of you or more of you. So yeah, that's really nice. I quite like that. A bit different to sort of normal dice you might get otherwise. Yeah, but that was really all that comes in the box of On Tour by Board Game Tables. Yeah, as I said, I'm looking forward to trying this. It's a heavy box full of goodies. Given that you've got the European and the US version, it's going to be lots of fun, bit of variety if you've got bored with one of them. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Definitely going to try with my wife, and to say maybe with the neighbours or the games group, see how we can get things together. This is one of the few games you can actually probably play online, which is quite nice as well. So if you do want to set up a webcam maybe, all you really need to do is share dice, and again you can probably do those remotely as well via some sort of app and thing. So yeah, it should be quite easy to play. Everyone just prints out a copy of the sheet and then you roll the dice. Actually, you don't even need to roll the dice, you're just revealing the cards. So yeah, for that you'll need the webcam. But yeah, it should be quite fun. So yeah, that was it really. Thanks very much for watching as always. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. More and more subscribers are coming in, which is great. And then also check the description below for links to my Ko-fi and Patreon pages if you want to support me financially. But there's also a link to my blog there, so there'll be a review appearing of On Tour very shortly. And that was it. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.